Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, December the 30th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral services for Mary Helen White, the mother of Janet Morgan of Muleshoe, was held on this morning on Friday at 10 o'clock at the First Baptist Church in Abernathy. Please remember Janet, Ron, Morgan, and all of the family of Mary Helen White in your prayers. Repeating, funeral services for Mary Helen White, the mother of Janet Morgan, was held Friday morning at the First Baptist Church in Abernathy. Well, it's gotten a little cool again. 43 on Thursday was the high, 15 was the low. At 7 o'clock on Friday morning, it was 24 degrees here in Muleshoe, and it is about 10 what time, Robert? 10 what? 10:50. It is 45 degrees in Muleshoe officially. On Wednesday, it was warmer. 64 was the high and 26 the low. And on Thursday morning, it was 26 degrees when we officially read the thermometer from the National Weather Service here at Channel 6. And now, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at a mostly sunny day today on Friday for the Muleshoe area. High near 52 degrees. Southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Gusts this afternoon as high as 30 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight. Low around 34. Southwest winds around 15 miles per hour. A 20% chance of showers tomorrow on Saturday. Partly sunny. High near 51 degrees. West wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon hours for New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve night, partly cloudy, low around 29. Mostly sunny for New Year's Day, the first day of 2017. High near 60 degrees. South-southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. 20% chance of showers. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 33. Sunny on Monday, high near 59. More of the same. West winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Monday night, low around 32. Mostly sunny on Tuesday, high near 57 degrees. West winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 22. We'll get an Arctic cold blast on Wednesday with a high only around 38 degrees. Partly sunny conditions and a slight chance of snow Wednesday night. Mostly cloudy, low around 16. Repeating our forecast for today on Friday. Mostly sunny, high near 52 degrees. Breezy conditions this afternoon. Southwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 34. Then on New Year's Eve, a 20% chance of showers for Saturday. Partly sunny, high near 51 degrees. West winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 29. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We have several videos that we think you'll really enjoy online as well as on the air. One is what Gil Robert filmed in the Embudo Valley, which is about 30 miles southwest of Taos, New Mexico, in northern New Mexico, where we spent our Christmas at Grayson Reynolds, my son's home, there in Dixon, New Mexico. The Embudo River that runs behind Grayson's place where he lives flows into the Rio Grande. I think you're going to ooh and ah over that video. Also, 1 year ago, this is the anniversary of Goliath, the winter storm that hit Muleshoe and our entire South Plains area, and that was in 2015, and we're showing that video. Also, an interview that we did with the late Lieutenant Colonel Roy Elrod, 97 years of age, who just died. He was the fourth birth certificate baby that had a birth certificate from Bailey County issued, and he was the first Bailey County man to go into the Marines. He received the Silver Star during his service in World War II. Lieutenant Colonel Roy Elrod. And I think you'll enjoy all of those videos. Now, on Twitter, you're going to find a lot of stories about a Muleshoeite, Lincoln Riley. And one is from the Oklahoman. It is headlined, OU Football, Why Lincoln Riley is Likely the Successor to Bob Stoops. And of course, that is for the Sooners. I just have to read the beginning of this story from New Orleans. Lincoln Riley was loaded down Tuesday as he gingerly descended the mobile stairway out of the United Airlines charter on the tarmac at Louis Armstrong International Airport in New Orleans. Pink backpack, diaper bag, car seat. The vulnerable cargo, 4-month-old Stella, was carried down by Riley's wife, Caitlin, who, of course, originally is from Dimmitt. Lincoln Riley's job was pack mule, befitting a guy from Muleshoe, and he did it well, just like his job during the day as OU offensive coordinator. And he will coach the team on Monday night, January the 2nd at 7:30 on ESPN in the Sugar Bowl out of New Orleans as the Sooners take on Auburn. And good luck to Lincoln and the OU Sooners. Another story about Lincoln Riley I think is very flattering also. And, of course, you know that he is the son of Mike and Marilyn Riley of Muleshoe. It is from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Oklahoma offensive coordinator Lincoln Riley is arguably the fastest rising star in college football coaching. The 32-year-old Texan from Muleshoe has sparked the Sooners' run to the college football playoff in his first season under Bob Stoops after an impressive run at East Carolina's offensive coordinator. Earlier this month, Lincoln Riley won the Broyles Award, honoring the nation's top assistant coach. Sources say he has bypassed at least a half dozen coaching opportunities, including a couple of football bowl subdivision head coaching positions. On Monday at the Orange Bowl media session, Riley was asked to comment on his fast rise in coaching. He explained that it had to do with being around really, really good people, good coaches, and being raised by good parents, Mike and Marilyn Riley of Muleshoe. And he added that he also had been lucky too. And you can read that story from the Fox Sports on our Twitter here on Channel 6. And that is found at muleshoetv.com, and the Twitter is right down in the left-hand corner. Stay tuned. We have some good results from basketball and also an interesting story about little houses and a former Muleshoe High School graduate who lives in one of those little houses.
Leo's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leo's Mexican food restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
Leo's is the place to celebrate as they'll be open all day New Year's Eve on Saturday. And this edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leo's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is now proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by for more information. 202 South First Street right here in Muleshoe, or 806-272-4515. The First Bank is now online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC. Alan and Carolyn Smyer, along with their daughter Melissa McGehee, are pleased to introduce their line of custom home furnishings at Raising Arrows in their new retail location on the Wild Pavement, 91 County Road 213. That's from Muleshoe. Just take Highway 70 east 3 miles to Farm to Market 3269, the Wild Highway, then head north 4¼ miles. The tan brick home with white trim is on the east side of the road and at the very end of the Wild Pavement, and Raising Arrow sits just next to their home. They are open every Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m., where they have beautiful custom-built furniture and home decor pieces for sale, and they can speak with you about custom ordering any style of furniture they can hand build for you. Call anytime and talk to Alan, Carolyn, or Melissa, 806-965-2974 or 806-946-7328, or go out and see their gorgeous work, perfect for the next time you need to redecorate your surroundings. That's Raising Arrows, open every Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. at 91 County Road 213 at the end of the Wild Pavement, or call 806-965-2974, 806-946-7328. Alan and Carolyn Smyer and Melissa McGehee for custom-built furniture, home decor, or custom orders to fit any style.
Lincoln Riley isn't the only star at coach in the Riley family. Mike and Marilyn Riley's son, Garrett Riley, has been promoted, as we told you earlier this week, to an on-field assistant coaching position where he will mentor Kansas University quarterbacks. We're proud of you, Garrett Riley, also. And we're proud of our Lady Mules and our Muleshoe Mules basketball teams on the court at Texaco Tournament on Wednesday. The Mules beat Tucumcari 66-58. Congratulations to the Mules. But they lost on Thursday in the semifinals to Farwell 51-41. And the Mules play Friday night at 7:30 for third place in the Texaco tournament at Texaco. Good luck to them. The varsity Lady Mules played Thursday and beat Seagraves there 53-37. The JV Lady Mules also won their game over Seagraves girls 38-27. So a lot of congratulations to the Mules and the Lady Mules. In Friday's Lubbock Avalanche Journal, there is a feature about the tiny houses being built in the town of Spur. But it has a twist to it. Come to find out, one of the former residents of Muleshoe, Kay Martis, a 1961 graduate of Muleshoe High School, is the owner of one of these tiny houses in Spur. And of course, Kay graduated from Muleshoe High School as Kay Landers, and she worked for many years at the Muleshoe State Bank. And some of the story, by the way, you can see it in our Twitter, is first came a couple of tiny houses, then a few more. Now, Danny Schellenberg is planning a whole block of tiny houses in Spur. Tiny houses are becoming synonymous with the quiet little town of 1,300 people an hour or so east of Lubbock. Spur is the first place in America to make tiny houses legal, he said. It's a great thing for Spur and a great thing for tiny houses the world over, too. They're, say, from 200 to 500 square feet and won't find one above 1,000 square feet. The smallest in Spur has been so far 86 square feet. In Spur, tiny house owners also own the ground on which the house rests. Other tiny houses dwellers have moved to Spur from across the country. The city has sold out all of the lots it owns, but there are others that have tiny houses and tiny lots for sale. You're not shelling out as much money. Your utility bills are lower, your taxes are lower, and your cost of living, of course, is lower. Kay Martis, for instance, loves the quieter life. It's simple, she says with a laugh. The Spur newcomer moved a year ago from a 3-bedroom house here in Muleshoe, about 4 times the size of the 400 square foot home she now occupies in Spur. Like many tiny house owners, she's fairly innovative with her limited space. Her washer and dryer are stackable rather than being side by side, for example, and her high ceilings create an appearance of more space. Kay Martis was also on a recent feature in Texas Country Reporter, and she said she loves living in a tiny, tiny, tiny house. Congratulations to Grandma and Grandpa Jeff and Judy Kaufman of Muleshoe. They have a granddaughter now, Elizabeth Kaufman, born to James and Beth Kaufman of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. At birth, Elizabeth weighed 8.5 ounces and she's 21 inches long. She has 2 big brothers that are helping out with her care, Micah and Isaiah Kaufman. Congratulations to Mr. and Ms. James Kaufman and also to Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Kaufman right here in Muleshoe, the grandparents. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Friday and Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a moment.
The California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is now open in Muleshoe next door to Dollar General on West American Boulevard. Dine in or you can carry out by calling 806-559-8316. Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora prepare light and fluffy, freshly made pizza dough daily, along with a make-your-own salad bar that comes free with every pizza. Order a supreme pizza that comes with 8 toppings or make your own pizza choosing from pepperoni, beef, sausage, black olives, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, ham, bell pepper, pineapple, or tomatoes. Choose up to 4 toppings for a medium pizza, now only $7.50, or a large for $8.50. Supreme pizza, $10 for a medium, or $12 for a large. You can't beat those prices anywhere in the area. Light and fluffy crusts along with fresh toppings and a tasty sauce make California Pizzeria your next stop when the whole family is hungry. The best pizza in town is California Pizzeria and Salad Bar on West American Boulevard next door to Dollar General. Dine in with Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora, or you can call for carryout 806-559-8316. California Pizzeria will be open their normal hours over New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. They're open Monday through Saturday, noon until 8 p.m., and then Sundays 4 until 8 p.m. at California Pizzeria right next to the Dollar General.
Always remember, at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, they're open every day at 708 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe, keeping you safe and healthy. And they have 3 nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leo Neria, and also Jana Soto. Now, Jana Soto is working at the Family Medical Clinic with Dr. Bruce Purdy. And Christy Lee and Leo Neria work at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our Muleshoe Area Medical Center. You can call to make an appointment with Leo Neria and Christy Lee at 806-272-7544. And they wish you a happy new year, and they work to keep you healthy. The 3 new nurse practitioners here associated with the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Christy Lee, Leo Neria, and Jana Soto. Lieutenant Colonel Roy Elrod, who was a native of Bailey County, United States Marine Corps, retired, 97 years of age, died at his home peacefully in Fredericksburg, Virginia on December the 17th. And he will be buried at the Arlington National Cemetery at a later date. However, the family will receive friends from 6 until 8 on Wednesday, January the 4th at the Covenant Funeral Service in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Memorials may be made to the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation, Dumfries, Virginia, or Families of the Wounded Fund, Richmond, Virginia. There is an online guest book available at covenantfuneralservice.com. He was the uncle of Don Copley and Levon Calkins, formerly of Muleshoe. His sister was their mother. Please remember all of the family of Lieutenant Colonel Roy Elrod. Also remember in your prayers Ruby and Cleo Ward, Ed Cox, formerly of Muleshoe, now of Richmond, Texas, who fell recently and hurt his shoulder. Doc Jones, also remember the family of Joe Manzanellis. He was a Spring Lake Earth High School student who earlier this month was accidentally electrocuted. Maureen and Robert Hooten, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Mary Nell Bleeker, Barbara Blackman, Cody Johnson and his wife and children. It was good to see Lula Mae and Gerald Shanks of Lubbock here for the funeral of James Brown earlier this week, and Gerald is doing well, we're glad to report. Mark and Lisa Allen, AJ Ontrevarius, Laverne Smire, Ruth Briscoe, Tamara Churchman, all of the residents of the Parkview Nursing Care Center and those who work with them, Sam Dameron of Lubbock, Sandy and Royce Turner, Wani Frazier, Doc Jones, Joby Garth, and it was good to see Janice Bradshaw doing so well earlier this week. Please remember the families of these who have lost loved ones recently. James Brown, Buck Markle, the father of David Markle of Muleshoe, Macy Foley, 16, of Spring Lake Earth High School, Freddie Anzaldua, D.W. Puckett, Sahara Nicholas, Johnny Atkinson, Danny Olivas, Julie Maxwell, a former Muleshoe High School teacher, Boyd Magby, R.L. Scott, and remember R.L.'s wife, Doris, who is recuperating from recent surgery. As we draw this year to a close, it is good to remember that each year nearly 10,000 people are killed in drunk driving crashes. The risk of sharing the road with a drunk driver is even higher on holidays, especially like New Year's and New Year's Eve, because of parties and get-togethers. In fact, New Year's Day is the most dangerous day of the year for drunk driving on our nation's roadways. Let's work together to make this holiday even safer. If you're going out, designate a sober driver to make sure you and everyone with you arrives home safely this holiday season. If you are preparing an alcoholic punch, use a non-carbonated base like fruit juice. Alcohol is absorbed into the bloodstream faster with a carbonated base, and that is an excellent tip. And have a safe and happy New Year from all of us here at Channel 6. God bless you, and thank you for listening. Remember, Lee Owls will be open New Year's Eve, and so that's a good place to celebrate close at home. Frying Cox will be closed on New Year's Eve. Tattered Tumbleweed will be closed on Monday. California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is open 12 until 8 Monday through Saturday, and 4 to 8 on Sunday, even on New Year's Day. The First Bank will close at 3 on Friday afternoon and will be closed all New Year's Eve on Saturday as well as on Monday, and will reopen on Tuesday morning at the regular hours.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News on our website, free of charge, on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page, or you can hear it rotating on Reach Broadband, Channel 6.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, 8 years as a vagabond. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're serving the Muleshoe area for over 77 years, rural electrification right here through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504 or bcecoop.com, their website. The board of directors, the members, employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
David Henderson of Temple is a retired professor who spent 8 years on the road.
We decided we wanted to travel, so we sold the house, gave away clothes, furniture, and drove off, bought a 34-foot hitchhiker fifth-wheel trailer, Dodge diesel truck. Kids said you're crazy, but the 8 years we volunteered, 4 or 5 years out west and 3 or 4 years back east, the pictures we took, the people we met, the parks, the churches we visited, there's no way to replace those.
What did you do?
We worked, sometimes they call it a park host. We worked in the visitor center 3 days a week, usually 16, 18 hours a week. They give you a place to park your trailer, full hookups, water, sewer, electricity, and you eat with them, and they treat you like family. I did cave tours on Friday at Cumberland Gap National Park, told people stories, some of them true, some of them not true. The national parks really need a lot of help, so I we picked national parks where we wanted to visit, and I emailed them, and there's a volunteer director at each of the parks. And I said, we're going to be in the area. If you're interested, we're going to be there a month or two. Do you have a place to park a trailer and hookups? We would like to work in the visitor center. If so, call me back. Every time I did that during the springs, I get 4 or 5 calls offering people to stay at the different national parks. And so we kind of picked the ones we wanted to, and we stayed there during the spring and summer and fall. In the winter, we stayed in Mission, Texas, in a trailer down the bottom of Texas. I guess we were winter Texans. It's strictly volunteer, but the parking the trailer's worth $400 or $500 a month. People treat you great, and you live on 1/3 of what you did before, because you do, you buy some groceries and buy some diesels for the truck. I had a little direct TV dish that I set up myself, so we had TV, internet. It was a tough life.
David taught at Sam Houston State University in Huntsville. He also refereed high school and college basketball games.
I taught 42 and retired 10 years ago, and then when we came back a couple of years ago, we sold a trailer and lived in an apartment in Conroe, and we live in Temple now. Bought a new house in Temple just recently, and so we have all new furniture, and we kept kitchen stuff and pictures and things like that, but we literally gave away clothes and furniture and hooked up and drove off. Saw the country. 32 states we were in with our trailer. It was fun. I would encourage anybody to do that. They'll let you do it anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months at the different parks.
David Henderson of Temple. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.